Hello and welcome to Digipal Plays. So, weekend, time to play some more games on stream, and I'm gonna start out. Not think about it. It's actually not. It's feeling alright. Today I'm gonna start out with a little bit of Vertigo 2. A little bit. I think I'm gonna be able to finish it today within like 2 hours, maybe, potentially, and then afterwards I'm gonna be switching over to what was the game called again? The Invincible, right? And I don't know if I'm gonna be able to finish it today, though I feel like I am very close to the ending. So yeah, I'm gonna see about that. But if I finish it today, though I'm most likely gonna have to do rating of the Vertigo 2 and the Invincible, it might take up the last remaining of the time to stream, so I have to jump over to my streamers as they'll be on today. Some big things are happening for them. But if there's leftover time, I'm most likely going to be continuing some more on Body, Vital, and Overclocked, just so I can try and get a little bit further into it, maybe finish it. No, I think it's not going to be that easy, but or quick. But yeah, so without further ado, let's go further in. Alright, I was correct, because I had to go all the way back from when I meant cowboy. So I had to try and remember where I stopped last time, and I seem to be pretty much correct on this one. That this is where I stopped stream, because I don't remember fighting these bots, turrets. Swells around quite a bit. A wobbly effect. I think I missed that one. Yep. Now it's turned that way, so it's gonna be a little bit easier. Ah. Really? Now it has to be gone, right? I think so. Yep. You're gone. Get in there. What? It's not... it's not like an ocean, so it can't get... Huh. Alright, thought it was just gonna be like water or something you could sink into, but I guess not. Oh. Where? Ah!
Warning, low health.
Whew. Seriously. I did not notice that at all. Let's see if we can hit it directly. Oops. Oh, right, because of the anti-gravity thing. Nope. It's just that slightest movement can cause it to wobble around way too much. Let me try like this instead. Come on, center it. Damn it. There we go. Not exactly where I wanted to hit, but it worked. Alright, it's full now. Oh no, too far! Ah, damn it. Back to this again. Nope. Damn it.
I'm picking up gravitational waves all the way up here at HQ. We need to harvest force, but it's going down quick. more important she gets there alive, Brian.
I suppose. However, throwing her corpse with enough velocity could...
Brian!
I'm just saying, we have options.
Yeah. Just options to throwing your ass into a void or something. I hate those turrets. The Terminator. Seriously? Slightly. Oh, that's good enough. Alright. I thought that hitting the bottom of the platform would cause it to not hit properly. Oof, alright, so you can't back... Well, not do proper backup. I'll go backwards when you jump with too much momentum. Just small taps. Alright. Finally. Hopefully I can just land on this. Alright, deflection, good. Just suck me automatically. Let's do it here before I jump up. Oh, this time warp thing is really going crazy and haywire, huh? Will this just push me to in there, or will it go somewhere else? Okay, there's a lot of things to kill up with currency. I have plenty.
Full health restored.
Woo! So what's the thing for a smile? We have to take selfies. Seriously? Stupid. So just make sure everything pretty much restocked. Alright. Wait, this yeah, it's full. Alright. Nope. Put it back in there.
Shit. Okay, I assumed the security was too fragmented by the destabilization to fortify the reactor core, but this security stronghold is still standing. Barely. The only way to the core is through that pyramid. You have to get inside.
Wait, Brian. I have an idea. Can you patch me into the intercom in that chamber?
That just fell out.
Sure. Okay, you're in.
Greetings, Planck Security Forces. We are attempting to stabilize the reactor core and prevent a collapse. Please allow us access to the core so we may...
Nope.
Christ, Gentlehand, that was your idea? Asking nicely?
I thought I might reason with him.
Good luck. Oh shit! I was not ready for that. Jeez. There we go. That was most of it.
Full health restored.
Might as well take these with me. Ah. Ugh.
Reactor core stability at 40%.
Oh boy. Jeez. Ow. Damn. Ah.
Warning, low health.
Whew. Ouch. There we go. Oh, hey. Sweet. Alright.
Okay, good
one.
progress. That's one of the locks keeping the stronghold sealed. You'll need to get the other 3 as well.
Oh boy. Ouch. Where the hell are you aiming? A lot of arrows there, huh? Would be damn cool if I could actually use their weapon myself. Over there, I see. Oh boy. Damn it.
Warning, low health.
Jeez, there's a lot of stuff that's aiming at me specifically. Up your arse!
Warning, low health.
You don't say. 3%, sheesh. Finally. Ah, damn it. No healing here. Oh, there we go. Probably should take it. Nice.
Half the lock's done. Keep it up.
Am I too far away for it to actually... Oh! Oh, that one actually hit. Oh, there's a little bit of frames drop here. Understandable with all of this stuff going on. Wonder if there's anything of interest up there. Oh, there you are. I thought I saw two at one point. Does someone just shoot at me? Ah, damn it. Nope. Alright, let's just try and go on this thing. Oh, I did notice an enemy there. Just take me. Oh, hello. Look up, huh? Okay, let's see this here. An experimental mind-machine interface slows down subjective time while aiming. Oh! Sweet. That thing, huh? Oh, interesting. Taking pretty much the same place, huh? What about this? Woo! Just quickly shush. Probably would be good right about now.
Full health restored.
Game saved. Means there's probably gonna be some enemies in a little bit. Just the sausages. Oh no, not the sausages. Oh boy. Oh boy. No, 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 no. Damn it. Ah. No, I fell into a crack. Shit. Oh well, now I know what to expect. Oh, sure, alright, you guys just go for it at each other. Oh, no, 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 not me. Damn you. There's the bros. Oh, oops. Ow. Ah, seriously? Oh, right in the head. Nope. Maybe not right now. There we go. That's full. Yeah, everything as it should be. Alright, let's heal up. That's quite the miss.
Full health restored.
Oh no, you guys! But we're supposed to be allies! But wait. Are they my friends now or what? We cool? Alright, we're cool! Oh. Oops, I killed an ally for no reason. Whoops! Good thing these guys didn't turn to my enemies then. Guess they didn't see it. Shh. Where the heck is the... cheeky bastard. Easy there. Careful. There it is. What? Wrong button. Oosh. Whew, that was close. Come on. Oh, okay, so I don't have to use mine.
Only one more lock left.
And for that one. Alright, you're out. Where are... Oh, they're above. Alright. Where the heck did it go? Bring this with me. Whoop. Oh, no. Oh, whew. There we go. Hell yeah. Good job, Commandant. Whoosh. Woo! Oh boy. No good part. Come on. Whoop. There we go.
That's all the locks. Hurry and get to one of the entrances.
Whoop. Whee. Woohoo. Sure, but I just first want to see if there might be another hidden of those weapon upgrades anywhere I might have missed. Could be potentially here. Oh, what the? Oh, I guess I accidentally dropped it. Oh wait, that's... Oh, that's where it came from. Oops. I just did a 180, huh? Oh, actually 360, I mean. Let's see what's over there. Could there potentially be one over here then? Oh, was there maybe only one? Can I jump on top of the leaves or something? Nope. They're unreachable. Or non-colliders. Yeah, I don't think there's anything.
Full health restored.
Oh, another bot over there, huh?
Shit. They have one more layer of security. You have to take out all these hostiles before it lets you in.
Uh-oh. Damn it, did I actually run into it? Whoops. Isn't that very well displaced? Oh, okay, that's actually pretty good. That's probably a bad place to be.
Imminent.
Whoops. Well, now I know what it's about.
Full health restored.
Shit. They have one more layer of security. You have to take out all these hostiles before it lets you in.
Damn it. Oh boy.
Warning, low health.
Of course it spawns right up my back, so I don't have chance to hide.
Shit. They have one more layer of security. You have to take out all these hostiles before it lets you in.
Why are you running?
Full health restored.
Alright, now over here.
Full health restored.
I thought one of you might be invisible. Oh boy.
Great. Get inside. Next stop, reactor core.
Warning. Reactor core stability at 20%.
Or checkpoint. Let's do this. Well, if I have a plan of two of these, it pretty much doesn't make much of a difference. But then again, I might as well
Full health
myself
restored.
up to 100%. This place kind of looks familiar, at least the setting.
What is this? Joe Jeffs. How did they all get in here? Did Plank... Oh dear, I know what's going on. Plank is attempting to summon a creature so powerful, so dominant, it rules an entire universe. This must be their last, most desperate line of defense.
Oh, damn.
Joseph
Yankee.
Jeffrey.
Joseph Jeffrey. What the fuck? Oh boy, why did I jump into space? What the heck? Oh boy. Ah.
I should have known Brian and his little pet were responsible for this. You terrorist piece of shit! I can't believe I trusted you. I let you go. I'll never forgive myself for not shooting you the moment I saw you in that fish. I've lost my edge.
Our friend Officer 13.
Uh-oh.
How did he get his memory back? What's this about a fish?
Boy.
13, buddy, let's talk this out.
I won't let you blow up the reactor. You've done enough damage. This ends here.
Damn it, he can't hear me. He doesn't know we're trying to stabilize the core.
Oh boy.
I'm shocked you're not dead yet, but we have time to fix that! Give up! This is the closest you'll ever get to the core!
So you say. I guess I have to destroy the cybernetic parts. Most likely.
You defy Plank!
I don't know. Avoid that. I guess I can't destroy them. How am I supposed to avoid that?
You're blowing up the reactor, Brian, and for what? Money? Or worse, are you actually sympathetic to the separatists?
Ridiculous. 13 knows him. We'll probably do it for money, though.
I'm done with you. There'll be nothing left for the sanitation drones to clean up.
Oh.
Should have killed Brian years ago. Officer 2 recommended it. If only I had listened.
I don't know. Am I supposed to hit the square? Or am I supposed to hit him?
I'll crush you into a fucking two-dimensional entity!
Uh-oh.
I'm shocked you're not dead yet, but we have time to fix that!
Whoops.
Brian, are you listening? I'll hunt you down next! With Cyber Joseph, I can reach your headquarters in less than 15 minutes!
I do believe him. Let's not give him the chance, please.
Give up! This is the closest you'll ever get to the core! Brian, why send this humanoid to do your dirty work? I should have killed Brian years ago. Officer 2 recommended it. If only I had listened. Nothing left for the sanitation drones to clean up!
Full health restored.
Get towel. And neither do I! We will grease our hydraulics with your blood!
That's very imagery. Thank you.
You defy Black! Sympathetic to the lunar separatists!
Ops 13 knows I'm not.
I'll crush you into a fucking two-dimensional entity!
Damn it. I was hoping I would have hit the jump pad by then.
Why don't you come down here yourself, Brian? Why send this humanoid to do your dirty work? Give up! This is the closest you'll ever get to the core! Brian, for what?
Warning,
money?
low
Or
health.
worse, are you actually sympathetic to the lunar separatists?
Ridiculous. Ops 13 knows I'm not political. Would probably do it for money, though.
I wouldn't doubt it.
I'm shocked you're not dead yet, but we have time to fix that!
Ow.
Warning, low health.
Cyber Joseph doesn't get tired, and neither do I! Conventional electricity! Left for the sanitation drones to clean up! In less than 15 minutes!
Do you believe it? Let's not give him the chance, please.
Oh!
I should have killed Brian years ago! Officer 2 recommended it if only I had listened!
Oh boy.
You think you can kill Cyber Joseph like any other robot? Even the meat nailer's just denting me. You're delaying the inevitable. Give up and I'll end this quickly.
Lloyd is right. This thing is unkillable with conventional weaponry. I've never seen armor like this before. Fuck, give me a minute. I'm checking my archives.
Please hurry.
Yes, okay, listen. Your band noted in the Deep Labs that Cyber Joe's weakness is antimatter. I can flash through Annihilator with experimental firmware. A high-intensity antimatter particle beam is the only hope to kill something like this. This is going to absolutely melt your gun, though, so sorry in advance. Send the update now. Fire! Give me everything you've got. Yes! It's working, thank God.
How are you damaging my armor?
Eat anti-shit, 13.
How do you have the firepower to counter Cyber Joseph? I won't stop until the reactor is safe! I can't die now. There's so many years of perfect service! I failed. The reactor's doomed.
Oh, what a drama queen. Bring the BAM over to him so he can hear me. Hey, 13. Listen, you moron. We're not trying to blow up the reactor core. We're trying to restabilize it. It got fucked up by a piece of experimental tech in the Deep Labs that went haywire. I have a plan to stop the core from blowing up.
Oh. Yeah, okay.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, that checks out. Epicenter of the initial explosion was in the Deep Labs, plus your headquarters is in the reactor, and I know you don't want that to get destroyed. You're probably not terrorists. I just got a little carried away.
See, I always knew you were reasonable. I'm glad I don't have to have my friend annihilate you.
Anything I could do to help you folks?
You could tell all Plank security to stand down and let us access the core.
Done. This better work, Brian.
If it doesn't, I'll be dead just like you.
Well, see ya. That boss was tough. Whoops.
Reactor core stability at 10%.
So, Brian, what do we do?
This is it. At last. The cosmic radiation you're being exposed to right now is immense, of course, but the BAM should take care of your health. There's a science station suspended out there. That's where we'll be able to find drop pods. I already have a program loaded to settle the core back into stability and slingshot you home. You just have to reach them.
That's completely blown, right. Ah, my arm! No more, I guess. Where are my legs? Whoa, 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 whoa. Back off. Nope, alright, so I have to go up. Ah! Oh, shit! Nope. Alright. There you are. Oh, that actually hit. I thought it would have missed. Oh, no, that's broken. Right. Whee! Ow.
Low health.
Oh, I see you over there, big guy. Actually, let's try... Oh, the freaking helmet I have on. Boom! What the... Huh? What? Whoa! Yay!
Warning, gravity wavefront inhibitor overcapacity. Core containment failing.
Each of those triangles is a single graviton wavefront inhibitor. There's still enough left to operate the core safely at reduced capacity, but the black hole itself has been knocked into a diverging resonance. Without being destabilized, it will tear the chamber apart and release all of its energy at once.
What? Oh, shit! Damn it! Came so far and then just fell to my death. Great. Oh, all the way back here. Ah. That didn't hit? Yeah, that one hit. For sure. What the? Ow. Ah, it doesn't work something. Damn it, I hope I could pierce it with the arrow. Or bolt, or whatever you want to call it. Yeah, I think it's dead. Wait, what? Huh? I just fired a shot. How? I don't freaking know. Alright, might as well just relax there a little bit. I mean, it's gonna take care of itself. Damn, you got messed up.
Warning, gravity wavefront inhibitor overcapacity. Core containment failing.
Each of those triangles is a single graviton wavefront inhibitor. There's still enough left to operate the core safely at reduced capacity, but the black hole itself has been knocked into a diverging resonance.
The same thing
Without
again.
being destabilized, it will tear the chamber apart and release all of its energy at once.
Warning, unless stability is restored, core evaporation is imminent.
You're not gonna try anything, right? Good. Nope, okay.
I wish it didn't have to come to this. We just have to hope that the Void delegation is gentler on this world than the core destabilizing would be.
Wait. What's my Void delegation have to do with this? How do you even know about them? I've barely begun researching the Void.
Who do you think you're working for, Brian?
I was just doing Nani a favor. I don't know why Nani cares about this girl and getting her home.
Brian, Nani is working for the Void delegation. When Sonja arrived in this universe, she was chosen by an agent of the Void as the catalyst, and had her molecular structure altered to open a gateway when she touches the event horizon.
But why?
For the delegation to retrieve the Holy Hypercube.
Wait, a hypercube from the Thanatos scriptures? It's in this universe?
How many hypercubes do you think there are, Brian? None of this matters now, though. Sonja must jump into the core, or Earth will be destroyed the good old-fashioned way with an enormous explosion.
Wait, stop. Do you idiots really think a quantum reactor collapse would be as destructive as the entire Void delegation having a portal to our front lawn? We don't know if they would just take the hypercube back. They could easily kill us all. They could snuff out the sun on a whim. They can delete every atom in the universe in an instant. They could turn our universe into the ether.
Sonja, let me remind you that if you don't jump in, you will also die in the explosion.
It's a sacrifice that will save over Earth and the rest of the solar system, not to mention all other life in the entire universe.
Sonja, you have to act now. Neither Brian or I can force your hand. You just have to do what must be done.
Sonia, please, don't do this. You don't understand how the delegation operates. I am begging you.
Living friends cannot force your hand. But I can. You thought you could break from your path using the Vortex Propagator, but it only sealed your fate. I shall return the Hypercube to its glory, and Apollyon will grant me a seat on his council at last. Based on its technical specifications, this pod is designed to drop scientific instruments into low orbit around the reactor core. We will be taking a more direct trajectory. When you pass the event horizon, your altered cells will trigger a reaction leading to the creation of a permanent rift to the Void, where Apollyon soldiers wait restlessly even now. In appreciation of your compliance, you will even return to your home afterwards. We have no interest in your universe. Now, the time has come. Cowboy! Cowboy, what have you done?
Warning, Hawking radiation spike detected. Core evaporation in T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 0.
Sacrifice. Defy fate. Oh. And what? I'm on my way home now? After having... No, that's Brian. I see. So he still got himself out after all.
Thank God. She didn't go along with it. We're safe from the Void for now.
Okay.
I didn't even know I was working for the Void. Please don't kill me.
I'm not going to kill you, Brian. You're going to join me. Oh, he's gonna take the place for the one of his previous servant I killed. So now he's gonna become immortal. That's the end. Okay, there we go. Now it's not moving. Rebel Villagers, Necromancer 4. I'm guessing it's supposed to be a backer or someone who wants to remain anonymous in name. Alpha testers, beta testers. Like, there's actually not that many that... I don't know. It hasn't said anything about who has actually worked on the game. Oh, actually, what? That's not a lot of people that has worked on it. Unless, of course, they just haven't given out credits properly. Seems like they work with NASA. Or something, programs that are called NASA. Hogging the Cat. Anton Hand. Free Sound Orc. Oh boy. New Game Plus is now available. Interesting. You can now play as Brian. Oh no. Does that mean I'm gonna be Brian talking to Brian? Oh no. Oh, we can now play as Officer 13. You can play as Nani. Nani is a big boy. Oh, wait, what? So this all happened after you had
Nani.
spoken with
Why
Nani.
did you make her bring you a fruit?
Nani is running a business, a boat rental service, not a free boat giveaway. Plus, Nani was very hungry.
That tree nearly killed her, Nani. Were you truly willing to risk the life of the catalyst for a single fruit?
Yeah.
Damn, at least he's honest. Oh wait, what? Default gameplay. Faster movement, slower teleporting, higher jumping. And when health takes up instead of synthesizer. What's a synthesizer? Oh, instead of the thing that makes my ammo. Okay. Higher health, holographic HUD. Supply drops. Interesting. Levitation telekinesis magic attacks a higher recoil. Huh. Interesting. Earn plank points by killing enemies. Spend PP on supply drops from the pause menu. What about Nani? To levitate, press and hold the jump button. This requires jumping to be enabled in options. To use telekinesis, aim your hand at an object, pull the trigger, and flick your wrist to pull the object to you. To launch a magic attack, pull the trigger with an empty hand, make a throwing motion, and release the trigger 1 mana. To summon a magic shield, pull the trigger with an empty hand and move the hand in a circle in front of you. 5 mana. Mana can be replenished from defeated enemies. This is purely for gameplay purposes. Nani does not really derive his powers from the blood of his foes. Okay. Well, that's very interesting that they have added different characters and gameplay into this game. This actually changes up things a little bit. And then there's also all of these things you can add into as well. So that has to be incredibly problematic when you have to do the platforming and stuff like that on small areas. Though you can just use what is it? You can just use teleport instead. Firing guns and taking damage propels you. Motion sickness warning. Game speed increased by 30%. Frank will accompany you through the entire game, except for when Frank is already in a level. Frank. Was that the blob thing? All enemies are replaced with a random different enemy. Does not apply to bosses. Weapon is randomized every 30 seconds and after you get a kill. For this, the red handyman is spawned every time you kill an enemy. Okay. Right, those that run at you. Oh, jeez. Enemy health is reduced by 80%. Your health is also reduced by 80%. That would be interesting to play. All enemy and NPC heads are enlarged, except enemies without well-defined heads. Very few then. Oh, slow time whenever you like by pulling the trigger on your non-dominant hand. Okay. All enemies are doubled. Sheesh. Infinite ammo. You're immune to all damage made on soft lock CG when falling into a pit that should kill you. Alright. Well, it's definitely an interesting game. I'm sorry, I'm trying to make out if that is supposed to be the hypercube or what, because it doesn't really have the constant cube form. But I don't know. But anyway, it's nice that there's a big encyclopedia for all of the different things that are here. So they have created lore for everything. Oh, I still wish I could have killed that one. It is not aggressive and mostly seems interested in any colorful blinking lights. Oh, let me see. My opinion on this game. There is a lot of different things you can choose out from, like, you know, well, you have to start it as Sonya, but afterwards you can pretty much just change the gameplay completely by whatever character you choose to play as. Which can change things quite a lot on how you have to handle everything, and then there's also the mutators, which also adds things up, or changes things completely in play mode, depending on what you choose, of course. So you can just kind of goof around in this game. Then of course there's the New Game Plus, so you can... Oh, ammo for Cowboy's revolver can be synthesized. Alright, so you can use that one as well. Enemies are more powerful. BAM does not restore health. Ooh, alright, that makes things quite more complicated. And then there's, of what I understand, there are multiple endings, though that depends also on how much you have done in the game. But of what I have seen, not a lot of people have actually gone through this game. I don't know if it's because they lost interest, or the gameplay just didn't feel nice to them, or the big story was maybe a little bit too weird for them to be interested in. They will also say the developers also are a little bit mean on a comment where Cowboy has the whole thing of you have to go through his puzzle to get into him, and he says the reason he has made that is because he doesn't want low intelligence creatures to just get into his plane. But I noticed, I think it was like, I don't remember if it's 11 or only 5% that has gone through it, but most people have also not gone through it, so people had just most likely never reached that point. But at the same time, those that do reach that point but doesn't take it or get in there, ouch. That's a little bit of a burn to your audience. But it also rewards exploration. There's a ton of different weapons that you unlock progressively, or as you progress through the game. Art style is pretty good. It's very detailed in some aspects. And they sure don't make it boring with how much different scenarios and areas they have made. Like they are creative in their environment, at least. Some of the creatures. But I would kind of say to a fault. Like, it's nice they're creative, but it just felt like they just put a bunch of ideas and just smashed it into a blender, and then, yeah, I mean, it is space and universe and stuff like that, so anything can happen, but yeah, I also think it kind of becomes a little bit too much, but I guess they just want this game to be goofy, like nothing to be taken serious, which they show multiple times. But I will also say most of their humor wasn't really personally to my taste. Like, there was a lot of jokes I felt either felt kind of flat or just wasn't. I didn't see as fun. And also great you can make references to other games and stuff like that, but sometimes it can also be a little bit much, maybe. That's just my opinion. I will also say I was very annoyed about the game in the beginning because of the fact that it did not teach me about reloading and about that I had a synthesizer that could make my ammunition down on my belt. I guess because I was too good at shooting, so I didn't need to reload, so the robot didn't explain to me how to reload. So I guess I was maybe too good compared to what they had thought. So I just walked around with unaware on how to fix up how to reload and where my ammunition was. Which I then figured out after a while. Annoying, but yeah. I'd also say their whole thing with checkpoints is pretty damn annoying, I would also say. Because of the fact that you reach an area where it feels pretty much like it feels very much like they completely misplace most of the time where checkpoints should be. And it feels like they are really annoying because then I leave the game, I come back in, and then no checkpoint, and then I have to go through a whole section again just to be able to continue, which is very, very annoying. Like, for example, with what was it, the first, I don't remember if it was the first stream or second stream where I had reached a magma area, a room that was full with lava and everything, and I had just gone from one place to another, like different sections. There was a loading screen. I thought like, oh, okay, so it must have saved the game here, right? But nope, it's just I had to go through a whole fight again to be able to get down there at the same point. And yeah, and I don't know if I was thinking at one point that maybe if I had played the first game, that maybe it would have been, the whole thing would have maybe made a little bit more sense, but of what I understood from one of the others, the comments from when I started the game up, that even without the context of the first game, it's still pretty damn weird. So I don't know if like the story is ever gonna really make much sense. Like there is a plot, but it doesn't really like, I understand there is this space supreme organization, so to speak, that is seeking this high energy thing, like the hypercube, like a energy source. It's inside of a facility that works as a reactor on a planet where all sorts of aliens and such gets transported in. There are also some bots that works for the facility, the planks and such, that have gone into hiding to help hide the hypercube. No, it has gone completely wrong, so there's a civil war and stuff like that. So it's kind of like its own little system down here in the midst of a facility. And then there's also trees, like there's different habitations inside of it, but it just becomes a little bit too much, personally, in my opinion, with all the mixing back and forth. Like, nice that they're creative and can work on the quality, but things can also be too much. Like, you put too much ingredients into the pot. But yeah, I guess this story is potentially not really they don't want you to take it seriously, I guess, so they just want to do a lot of comic stuff and do some references, and got inspiration from games like Halo, a little bit of Portal references. Halo, Half-Life. I guess there's also a little bit of Halo, the whole thing being space and stuff. I also say most characters I just never really... I didn't really feel much attachment to any characters. Donnie I thought was pretty much annoying. Brian, definitely annoying. Handyman, Gentle Handyman, whatever his name is. Also quite... not really know much about him, but he does sound... I'm not really a fan of his tone, so to speak. And also, sometimes there's also some issues with the... like, they reward you for exploring, but I also think the pacing is also not as good as it could have been, but I don't know if it's partly also due to the fact of the whole thing with the issues with checkpoints and such. And I also say that I don't... personally, most boss battles also weren't really that interesting. I guess the one that's most memorable to me was probably the magma monster, or whatever you want to call it. The one where you have to use thermal grenades. Like, it makes things a little bit different, and you could kind of, how would you say, cripple the boss, so to speak, and then afterwards you had to not just shoot it down, but you had to actually do something different, where you had to throw out, that's not a thermal grenade, I don't remember what it's called. Extinguishers, fire extinguishers grenades, and put it into the stomach to freeze it for a while, until it could most likely heat itself out again, but... yeah, there are some things I can compliment this game for, but there's also a lot of things where I'm like, yeah, I would have done things a little bit different, different aspects. But yeah, this game is... I mean, it does go outside of the box, and is creative and has, what do you say? Like, it's different. There's not a lot of games you could say, this feels like this game and this feels like this game. I mean, it takes inspiration, but does its own thing. But at the same time, it's also too wacky, I guess, in a sense, to a point where it feels too much. But I can't exactly put my finger on it. But it's just, yeah, sometimes it feels like a little bit too much of the whole. I guess what I'm trying to say is it doesn't feel like really there's a red thread. It just felt like different developers had different areas to work on. They had different ideas, and then they just said, sure, I mean, nothing looks alike, but let's just take it all and, as I said, shove it into a blender. And it's like, what is this? It's so different in everything that it pretty much doesn't have character, so to speak. Like, you absolutely can't place your finger on, like, what exactly is this game? And I think that's also why so many people have not gone that far into this game and played it. I think it was only 25% or something that had gone through Chapter 4 or something. Let me see, chapter select. I can actually take a real quick look. It's gonna be showing a loading screen or something. Give me a sec here. I just want to get it right. I need to see all trophies. Yeah, 88% has gotten the first gun. And against the Ignisaur, the thermal beast, 28% and almost 29% has gone through that point. And then against the Centaur, the robot with 4 legs that has the glass covering its face, it's 26% has gone through that. And Bargain Winani, only less than 24%, almost 23%, has delivered the hard Tanani. So it's like, not that many has gone through this game. And it gets more and more quickly a drop, because at the one where you had to choose between the two factions in the Civil War, less than 20% has gone to that area. And then it's less than 15% that has defeated either of the bosses from each faction. What the? Though, what? Okay, now this gets weird, because almost 20% has been inside the fish and killed it. So it doesn't really make sense unless they have jumped chapters or something. Or can you just decide not to go through the Civil War and just shoot both of them? I don't know, it doesn't really make much sense. But yeah, you can quickly see it drop off as you go through the chapters. So yeah, that shows that not a lot of people were interested in this game. And as I said, pretty much 10% has got the I don't remember what's called, the rainbow gun, let's just call it that. Yeah. So it's not like a game that people are hyped on beating. I will say the music isn't bad, but I will also say that it's not really that memorable. It does set the mood for space, but yeah. And then there's also the whole thing of physics in this game. There are some issues here and there. For example, with the whole thing of when you are inside of one of the flying robots, you don't turn with the vehicle of flying transportation, so you have to keep using the what is it? Yeah, the turn button, the right stick to be able to turn you around, or you have to constantly move yourself along with the transportation, flying transportation. But that doesn't make any sense to do that because you're supposed to move with it, which also makes it awkward when you have to shoot with the Gatling gun that it has on board or turret it has on board. There was also a couple other times where there was that issue. I don't remember exactly when. But yeah, there's some good, but there's also quite a bit of bad on top of it. So I can't really like they did put work into it. There's a lot of gameplay in this game, but it's just the content is a little bit at some points. And also the fact that they have secret weapons in this game. What's it called again? Oh, I thought it was like Void Gun or something like that. Tetralix. But then I have the possibility of getting the quad bow from the centaurs, whatever you want to call those creatures. And you get to use it inside of a fight specifically where you find it, and then you don't get to use it again. It's like, then why? Why even make the gun? Or bow? So yeah. I'm not really a fan of this game, and I wouldn't really recommend it to people that are very interested in games with deep stories and who likes a bit more seriousness in their games. Like, if they just prefer something goofy that they can play where there's like shooting and such, then sure, I would recommend this game, but this isn't really a game I would recommend to most people, especially not beginner gamers or beginners to VR. This is more for people who have really dipped their toe quite a bit in games and such. But I also don't know, it might also be the fact that it feels like they tried to do something like Half-Life or Series Sam or whatever. So it has like retro gameplays, references and inspiration, but then they try to throw in some modern humor or something into it, and it just doesn't... it just doesn't seem like it hits, for me personally. So if I have to give this game a score, it's, I guess a... maybe a 6.5 or a 7? like either in between fine and good, or it's on the border to good. Because it plays to the should, there isn't really much issues, but there are some in the game. Like, I don't think I have witnessed any bugs really, but there are issues with what feels like misplaced checkpoints. Characters aren't really interesting. There's too much randomness in the game. Like, I don't mind the game being wacky, but I think this is a little bit too much for my taste. And graphics are nice, but it's just... yeah, as I said, it's just too... the textures are great, but it's on too random, a portrait, or whatever you want to call it, a frame. Or rather, frameless, I guess. Yeah. But yeah, that's all I had for Vertigo 2. I'm gonna be calling it here for this game, and then I'm gonna be switching over to The Invincible, and then we'll see what happens after that. But yeah, interesting game, but a little bit too interesting. Random. But gameplay is pretty good, but it's just... yeah. The rest of it is problematic. So yeah, gonna call it here. So thank you for watching. If you're watching this on YouTube and you like the VOD, please feel free to leave a like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you get notifications for whenever I upload videos. If you're watching this on Twitch and you like the VOD, please feel free to give a follow so you can get notifications for when I live stream. I will usually live stream on Wednesdays around 4 or 5 p.m. CT. That's making around 9 or 10 a.m. CST. Weekends can be a little bit on and off, though I will usually try and live stream around 1 or 2 p.m. CT. That's making around 6 or 7 a.m. CST. And some days are gonna be on schedule, but I will try and notify at least 30 minutes before on Blue Sky. So, thank you for watching, take care, and see you next video or live stream. Bye!